Myles, just what did it take to make the plays down the stretch and come out on top?
I just think it was just a matter of time. Like I said when I was here last time, we've been in this position before, and we was on the other end of it. But I think today we kept our composure even when they made a little late run. Nobody on the team was rattled at all. We just knew we still had enough time to go out there and do what we need to do, and we went out there and did it.
Isaac, not only to get the win, but to be able to celebrate in front of the fans, celebrate with the guys at center court while the crowd's going crazy. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, that was crazy. That's something I never experienced before because this is my first time playing at this level. And it's a great team that we just played. And we showed up and showed out. So it was amazing.
Isaac, when you decided to come here and you get into moments like these, did it live up to maybe what you kind of envisioned, something like this happening?
Oh, yeah. Even more. It's just crazy being out there. It's electric for real. So.
And Myles, obviously it's always one game at a time, but I mean, how much does this help when it comes to you guys wanting to get to that next goal and make the NCAA tournament, and how long of a way does this win take you guys?
I don't know if this would count as our first quad one win. I think Boise State might have been that as well. They might have been quad. Boise State was a quad one win. They could have been quad two, but we know this is top tier quad one win for us, and you got to have a decent amount of those, or to have your name in that conversation. And I just think it just goes to prove that we can compete with anybody in the country, no matter whether it's on the road, at home, in a neutral site. We got the guys in the locker room and the coaches in the locker room as well to go out there and do what we need to do, and our fans support us 100%.
I guess question for both of you guys, because you both made some big plays down the stretch there. When Arizona came back and took back the lead, I guess what was the discussion amongst you guys, and how determined were you just to go out there and make the play?
We were pretty determined. We didn't want to lose at all. We kept telling ourselves keep our foot on the gas and make sure we stay together and the right plays happen for us.
Yeah, just keeping our composure, Like I said, they made that late run, but we didn't overreact. It's basketball. They're a really good team. They was bound to make one. Like, they made one, I want to say, early in the second half. And then, we made our runs, and we kind of kept the lead going back and forth. And then, like I said, late down in the game, they made their run, but we never got rattled. We were never worried. We just banded together, this time. I'm glad we pulled it out this time.
Yeah. And, Myles, you talked about it a little bit on the last question. Do you feel like this is a statement win for the team?
100%. I mean, like I said, it just proves that, we can compete with anybody in the country. And like I said, we got the guys in the locker room, we got the coaches in the locker room, we got the fans behind us 100%. So, I mean, with that, that's all you really need, and you just got to have a little bit of belief, and, I think it showed today.
Coach Smith was saying that with the schedule and kind of the road trip and Arizona having not played, that he wouldn't be completely surprised if there was a little bit of maybe being tired or something like that from all that. How do you feel like in your guys' group the energy was, and you kind of continued to gain that throughout the game?
Was he saying that they were going to be tired, or we were?
That potentially your guys' team could be tired.
I mean, it happens. I mean, this is what you expect when you're playing high level basketball. You got to be ready for anything that comes your way, but. Playing basketball for this long, you just got to dig down deep and go out there and, do what needs to be done to win the game. And like I said, looking at the box score, we defended well, and we went out there and did what we were supposed to do, and I'm just grateful that we got the win.
With a Wednesday game in LA and then coming up here, and Coach said you didn't get to practice Thursday, but you practiced Friday and Saturday. What was what's the week like for you, and how do you kind of keep that energy up even after playing a Wednesday game?
I would say we were just riding on positivity from after the last game. We didn't get to practice, but we knew what we had to do, and everybody's happy, and that's what we focused on, really, and just positive vibes for real.
100%. I believe that that win in LA, gave us a nice little boost of confidence that, we can really do this if we just stick to our game plan, our scout, and, we believe in one another. And like I said, went out there and showed today.
And what's the locker room look like after a win like this? What music's bumping? What do you like to do to celebrate?
A bunch of water.
It's a swimming pool.
A bunch of water. We do our normal, it's not a fight song, but yeah, that the Cougar Ballad, you know what I'm saying? And it was just a lot of good vibes, a lot of smiles. Everybody's just happy that we got the win.
Yeah.
This team's kind of had issues in the past with going long stretches without scoring, but I'm looking here tonight. The best scoring run that Arizona went on was only 6 points in a row. What was different tonight? What kept that offense cooking?
I think for Scout we were locked in defensively because we know how dangerous they are offensively, especially guys like Caleb is really dangerous. So I think just the scout helped us out a lot.
Yeah, just limiting their making them make tough shots, and then when we get on offense, staying within ourselves and staying confident with what this game plan and the scout is, and get the ball to certain guys in certain moments, and like I said, just stay together and keep playing.
If you guys each had to pick one player on the team besides obviously the two of you who you think really brought it tonight, who would you say?
You go first. I got mine.
I was gonna say him, especially when the game mattered, because he showed up big down the stretch.
Yeah, besides one of us, bro. Besides one of us.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I'd probably say Ruben, because he brings energy. Even when he's on the bench, that's all you hear. I mean, sometimes you can't understand him, but Doug.
I might be a little biased, but I'm gonna just say everybody that that either didn't play or did play today. Our bench was into it. They never, when the game got tough, they was never worried. And even the guys that probably played 5 minutes versus the guys that played 39 minutes. Everybody today in some way helped us get this W, no matter what. Whether it was encouragement, going out there getting rebounds, diving on the floor, and just doing whatever it takes to win. So I'm gonna say everybody.
Yeah, as you continue to play well and beat the USCs and the Arizonas of the world, how much is your background on your mind in terms of coming from JUCO, going to the Big Sky? Is that something that you keep on your mind, or how important is that to you as you play well here?
I think it's huge because it's part of who I am. Like, I got a chip on my shoulder. A lot of them think I shouldn't be here or that I'm a fluke, and I just get lucky. Like, they were telling me in the game I can't score without getting fouled, and I was like, bro, I got 20. But, so I think it's huge.
Myles, you come off the screen to hit the mid-range to all but seal it. They call timeout. You kind of jog the other way. None of us in this room will ever feel whatever you were feeling in that moment. So I'm wondering if you could just help us understand as kind of what you were feeling in that moment.
Everybody on the team knows I work on midi pulls. I work on mid-range jumpers probably more than a lot of people do. And I had 2 earlier in the game. I missed one back rim, and then I missed it. It went in and out, so I was due. And I always I trust my work, I trust my craft, and these are moments that you only dream about. Beating a ranked team at home. When you drive away, count down 5, 4, 3, 2. And you shoot it. But I mean, it was just amazing to do that in front of these fans. We've had a couple games in like previous years where we've had these moments, and we kind of let them slip away. But it was just really good to not only get it for us, but get it for the fans as well.
Speak for yourself, Greg. I had some nasty threes when I was 10. Anyways, going back one shot further, Myles, the 3 to put you guys back ahead, giving up the lead, and maybe in past years that just kind of spirals. It doesn't this year. You hit the 3, you hear the crowd erupt. What kind of runs through your mind in that moment?
Win the game. Like I said, it comes back down to just trusting your craft. Like I made the pass back out to Oscar, came back. I saw he was still trailing a little bit. So I wasn't I was just playing. I wasn't really thinking too much, and I just trusted trusted my craft, trusted my instincts, and I'm happy I made it though. It was crazy.
Just kind of even going to the last free throws, you'd missed a couple earlier, which I'm sure you had the stink eye from Coach Shaw about. You get to the line in that situation. How do you keep the pressure off yourself and just not even think about the situation? Just say these are just 2 any other free throws.
Been there before. You're gonna miss shots. You're gonna make shots. Should I have made the free throws? 100%, but it doesn't always work out that way. You know what I'm saying? But you like I said, it's always trusting your craft. At the end of the day, if I'm 0 for 5 from the free throw line and I got to make 2 to win the game, I'm going to make the 2 to win the game no matter what. And I was just grateful that I was able to be in that opportunity to, go out there and seal the game after I had missed the free throw. So.
And then, Isaac, kind of the same category. The last couple games, you went 20 of 25 from the line and needed every single one of them. Mm-hmm. How much have you kind of worked on that to improve your free throw shooting? I think it was about 68% last year, 74 so far this year.
Man, you have one iffy free throw game here. Coach Shaw is on that with you. It's an everyday thing. I can't walk into the gym without doing our free throw rehab. But, I mean, it's paying off. I know free throws are huge for me because it's part of my game because I have aggressive play style, so I get to the line a lot. And so now they just feel every free throw feels the same.